Is it working? I'm hoping it's working. Is it working? I'm hoping it's working. Alright. Oh, well, my name's Fox Rats today, and I'm at Fox. Wait, you shut off. We're going to be trying to finish this build, and then we're going to play a game called Blueprints, which is a game that I had seen Lord Minion 777 play, which it looked really fun, and I want to play it. And it's like a mystery building game. It's kind of cool. But first, we're going to try to finish GOJI here because last time it took a minute to just get that done. And worst case scenario, we're going to do 2 bags worth of building. Oh, wait, that's what I was going to do. I was trying to find music to put on here. And then once we get through that, we're going to try 2 bags. If it's not 2 hours or less, or like if it doesn't take too long, then we'll put on something else. We'll put on like another. We'll see if we can finish the build or not. Pretty much. Installed files. Browse. There we go. Let's see. But we need background music. Go on the night, maybe? We need some music to kind of... I have, like, the frickin', whatchamacallit? Office tab. I have, like, a bunch of copyright-free music. I should just try going into there and try to, like, find a good, mellow one to put in. For everyone just joining in, I'm trying to find some decent music before we start continuing this build. I want something nice and calming. And that's all the shit I just fell. Good thing they're still in the bags, because that would have been very bad. I believe in you. Alright, let's try this one. Kinda. Alright, let's see here. Apologies, there's no face cam, I guess, kinda. You just have to stick with me for my voice right now and, you know, my hands. This is... okay. Oh, no, this is where... okay, cool. So we are at step... bag 4. And bag 5. And we're going... it looks like we're going to be actually building his back end. So great. Can there be a better sound? Hold on. Actually, let me... I have... you know what? We'll stick with Overture for right now. Stick with Overture for right now, and then we'll stick with everything else. All right. Let's get this build. I want to fit. Like every so often, I'm messing around with just the head bit of it, and I'm just like, man, I would love to do one. What's Blueprints game? It's okay. Hey, Styro. Sorry I didn't see you last stream. But, Blueprints, pretty much, it's like it's a mystery puzzle game. Where the idea is pretty much to set up the idea of it. This is not opening. To set up the idea of it, your grandfather, or I think your uncle, someone, they die and they leave you an entire mansion to you, or to us. They leave it to us, and he says, you can keep the mansion and everything inside if you can solve this, like, riddle of the house itself. And the riddle itself is, and, like, it's like you have to, every time you go into the house, it's different because you have to build the house yourself with different parts. And the idea is to get, I guess, to the far end chamber while also solving every other mystery that's in there. And I watched, let me see, I watched about 11 episodes of Lord Minion 777 playing the game. And he's on, like, episode 30. And so, like, so even watching some of it, I don't think I've even scratched most of it. And, like, there's different levels on top of it. You unlock different rooms. It's very interesting. Surprised not the Monster vs. Kong game or Carmen San Diego. I'm going to get to those. Don't worry, I will get to those. I think honestly, this game, like Friday, I want to do just a side, like the little siding right now. I have the Carmen San Diego game. I will be playing those. Trust me. I will 100% be playing it. I just want to try Blueprints out because I legit, like, I was just watching it while I was working on stuff, and for me it was captivating. It legit was just captivating watching Wade play it, and I'm like, I can do that. I can play this game. Fun fact, Lars of the Stars is finally getting a spin-off series, and Chip Whistler finally got defeated. Wait, who's Chip Whistler? Which one's Chip Whistler? But Lars of the Stars, I heard about that one. That one sounds pretty fun. Like, on one hand, I'm like, I would have preferred a Stevani, but then again, you would need Steven. Or maybe just a Connie one would be cool with her new sword and everything. But with Lars, you are still gonna get a crap ton of gem lore. So I'm excited. For that. Also, I saw the How to Train Your Dragon. That review should be coming up soon, as well as a few other ones. I've recorded a few episodes of things. Hey, Pinky. I recorded a few episodes of things, so those should be coming up also. As well as I've been obviously working on the short for Father's Day, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah. Actually, that's a way better angle right now. Yeah, we're gonna try to build this now. Why does everything have to be gray? I love you, Goji, but God, get these D10s out of here. Here we go. This and these miniature studs. When you step on a Lego, ow. Newt Guerreri, Mithril Wing acts a lot like Bug City Green's Chip Whistler. Oh, Big City Greens. Oh, okay. I was trying to wonder, like, should I start watching Big City Greens? That's one of those shows where I'm like, I kind of saw it. I saw bits of it, but I never actually, like, sat down to actually watch it. This is confusing. Wait, what am I looking at here? Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, it shows what looks like this piece, and then it shows these pieces connect to it. But I don't see any, but it doesn't connect. What? Unless it goes like this. No, it's showing it like... Do I have the wrong pieces? Okay, so it's this. It's two of these. And then... Oh! They... Okay. So this piece is actually that piece, but it looks like from upside down, it's that piece. I guess you're just supposed to, like, try it and be like, well, that's not right. Better try the other one. But yeah, I will be 100% getting to Carmen San Diego and everything else. I just really want to try Blueprints because legitimately, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched way to play it in like a week or two. And like I'm just like, oh, God, I want to know what happens next to this. I legit want to know, and like I want to try to get there myself. And also like we'll probably blaze it faster than he did, since I know some of the puzzles now. Because honestly, Steven Universe spinoff with Spinel and Diamonds would be, that one honestly I think would be like mostly a fun little, like, you could do like just like a family story with them, honestly, with just them just enjoy, like, you know, having family time together and stuff. I think the Diamonds and Spinel and that, if it was just like a slice of life kind of thing, I don't think would be that bad for them, honestly. Chip is petty and insane. Yeah, I can see Mithril Wing being similar to that. I have a piece and then I lose the piece. Oh, here it is. Fun fact, Doctor Who is getting an animated show and regular show. New series is nearly done with production. And God, they're bringing everything back. I hope they bring back Ben 10, and 2, I hope they because like they're getting, like, Cartoon Network's getting stuff brought back. A lot of it apparently is going to like Adult Swim for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know if they're trying to like make Cartoon Network proper, like, just like little kid shows, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea what they're doing, but I do like there's a lot of revivals going on, which is really funny too, because like it's like, am I in the age now where like my shows are getting revived? Even then I'm like, no, most of these shows are like only like 10 years old. Like, it's not even like some other shows were like He-Man or whatever, like, were like 20 something years, I think, since those aired. Oh, this is an easy one. This looks like this. Please tell me it's not going to tell me to do the exact same thing again. Okay, no. So it's attached to there. Fun fact, Doctor... I want to... Wait, is the Doctor Who show going to be about the Doctor, or is it going to be a separate show? Or is it going to be, like, about another character? Because I know there is a animated character in, like, one of the newer seasons. But other than that, I don't know if they're going to go one with that. And then, see, Festival was cool with a Cartoon Network showing a bunch of legendary animators. Ooh, nice. Yeah, because you were... Yeah. Sorry, I really don't watch a lot of the festival things. I'd rather wait till they actually just come out. But what, like, or like, you know, the news is talked about, I guess. What big things are actually coming? That's actually something I want to know. Because here's the thing, even though Disney's in a shitty place for me right now, whatever happened to the Witchverse? Like, the one where it was like, we're going to tell stories about different witches and all that stuff across... Like, whatever happened to that? Because, like, one, it stung a little bit that they announced this after they pretty much said they were canceling the Owl House. I think it was, like, pretty much that exact same time. But, like, what happened to that show just in general now? Because I was kind of interested in it still. But then it kind of just fell off the face of the earth. And yeah, Piggy, stepping on a Lego hurts. Although, I guess I never really had my Legos just thrown about on the ground where I always constantly stepped on them. I think this is going well. This is gonna be like the core bit for it. I already know it. And so you got legendary animators there. See, that's gonna be cool. I'm excited. I'm happy we're getting a lot more. I'm happy we're getting more animated stuff. But yeah, what is looking good? Because I know. So Lars of the Stars probably was the one when was announced there. That's probably where that came from. Because a lot of the times, a lot of info, if I get any, is from Twitter. And like, if it blows up on Twitter, I kind of know, like, okay, there's a lot of hype kind of behind this. I feel like. How's the new Owltown short coming along? It's coming along all right. I didn't know that Father's Day was in 2 days. I thought I had to the 17th. Turned out I didn't. So I'm like, well, shit. It's coming along all right. Again, the ones are pretty short. The shorts are, well, short. They're less than like a minute or two sometimes. So obviously don't expect anything huge. But it's coming along all right. I've worked on kind of most of it right now, like right before streaming this. So that'll be coming out. What am I looking at here? Okay. How's the all time short? Which of 9-bit Fox Worlds would reference Nimona, Spinel, and the Diamonds? Sailor No. Honestly, I can see all of them. Legit, all like Sailor No, Ghost of Future, Ghost of the Past, Brookfield. I don't know who you are, and I'm streaming, so go away. Ghosts. Tears of Future Ghosts. I can't remember what the hell I named it. Shit, so I can't remember. But yeah, oh god, next time we're gonna draw some characters. But yeah, 3. Okay. Definitely Sailor No would definitely do a reference to them. Nimona, I definitely think is one that would be in Owltown, almost specifically. But yeah, okay, here you are, you little. But yeah, and you come here. If I'm reading this right. But yeah, each of them I think would have an aspect of a reference in there. Like when I tell you, I sometimes with some of these stories I build a lot. Like I try to think of let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, cool. I do think of a lot of plot elements, and obviously like there's inspiration from everything. Which, funny enough, I didn't know. Supposedly, the inspiration for Toothless is Stitch. Like, I guess, I don't know if Chris Sanders helped work on the designs for it or not, for How to Train Your Dragon, but apparently they're very much, he's inspired by that, which I was like, that's interesting, because I didn't realize that. Nimona, we existed everywhere. We existed everywhere. So now, woo! Ironclad too. Been there. But, that's not the right way. Hello, my friends. I am Ironclad Team. Which, funny enough, hopefully, another, not D&D, it's using my roleplay system, but another little thing I should hopefully be uploading that. That's another thing I've been working on, which... a little play, like a live play kind of thing. I'm gonna try to edit it a bit more, but like, yeah, something like that. It should be hopefully coming out soon. You see the latest Sonic 3? No, I have not. Really funny, and then it had insanely holes. Really? Ooh. I gotta do that. I'm gonna watch the Gurren Lagann Simone versus whatever the Green Lantern is. I'm going to be watching that. The only reason I haven't is because although I love Gurren Lagann a lot, I have yet to see, I think, the sequel movies. So I'm gonna try to be watching those before I see that. Because I'm gonna go ahead and get, because I think there are obviously, because I think there are sequel movies, or I'm not entirely sure how it works, but something along those lines. So I feel like I gotta watch that before I watch, because I don't want to get it kind of spoiled by obviously watching a death battle. It's gonna go over everything. How it should end at Thunderbolts movie. Sonic videos are great. Okay, maybe I'll start watching some of the do some reactions to that. I have to do the reactions to Smash House, because a few, like, I think it's almost, the season's almost over, and there may be a voice that's in there. So I'm gonna be listening to I have to do some reaction to that. I just gotta make some time, because I have my a little hectic in my brain a little bit right now. I feel like this is going slightly faster. Where are you, Wedge? God. Everything's flipped and I don't like it. Okay, here we go. This goes here, then I need a slanted piece. Nope. Long slants, there we go. Wait, what? Is it only supposed to go like that? Wait. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess it is. Okay, cool. Wrong piece. Perfect. Let's see here. How it should have ended came with a cool alternate universe idea for Sonic. Ooh. Alternate universe idea? Ooh. I like the sound of that. Hold on. Let me... How it should have ended. Sonic 3. Sonic 3, how it should have ended a day ago. Okay, I'll keep that paused. That way then I can watch that later. 5 days till the moon disappears. Okay. And the opposite side of this. I'm beginning to believe. This snaps there. And we need, no, not that one. Is that right? No, it's not. This is the opposite side. So I need the opposite piece of this one. So this is the piece, right? Yes, this is it. Actually, it came up with a cool alternate universe idea for Sonic 3. So, like, it's just, like, it's an ending, but, like, it's a wholesome end, though, because some, like, I don't know, sometimes when it's, like, movie reviews, if it's too cynical, I just kind of, like, eh. Like, that's one of the reasons why I kind of dropped CinemaSins. Because I used to watch CinemaSins like crazy. But eventually, like, it was just kind of like, this feels kind of dumb. And I feel like some people were taking the jokes a little too seriously. But the new, but like, I feel, but like, I would recommend, like, a good YouTube channel I would recommend is Cinema Wins. I know, but Cinema Wins, because not only because, like, obviously, like, it goes over movies in a more positive, well, it goes over movies in a positive way, even movies that I would say aren't the greatest. Like, I don't necessarily like the second Jurassic World movie. I feel like it's the weakest out of all of them. And, like, that one legitimately kind of just pisses me off a little. I'm just like, really? But I like Cinema Win's take on some of it, and it didn't make me say like oh man, I like this movie now, but at least made me see it like in a better light. Which I think is, you know, a good way of looking at it. It's not necessarily that you would have to hate it or not. Crazy Fact Sonic Racing Worlds will have Hatsune Miku, a Yakuza character, Persona 5 Joker, and Minecraft Steve as drivers. Interesting. Is there going to be a story? That's what I kind of want to know. Like, I've been hearing little news about it, and it sounds interesting. And I know they're bringing back the hoverboards, which is what I'm really excited for. Like, if there's a story in it, I kind of want to know, because, like, I think that would be so much fun to play. Because I miss playing, because Sonic Riders is one of my favorite just racing games in general. And if they can do that again with this, I'd be so like stoked for it. I put these in backwards. Hatsune Miku. Also, you see that little white divot there? That means that's where the molding where it came out of the molding. There it is. Hatsune Miku. Oh god. If this gray piece would have fallen on my gray floor, I would have probably lost this. It's really specifically funny because Hatsune Miku is revealed right after Storm Albatross. Yeah! Hatsune Miku! I feel like someone in Sega must have saw that coming. Someone in Sega must have been like, I have a funny idea. If not, that'd be such an insane coincidence. Like, that's an insane coincidence where, like, they just so happened to... God damn it. They just so happened to accidentally make a reference to something. Also, apparently there's going to be, like kind of like these things, but of Surge and Kit from the comics of Sonic, which, hell yeah. That's about right. Hatsune Miku. lot of good shit coming out, and I'm kind of excited for it. Did I put this on? I put this on backwards again. God. Wait, no. Wait, no, isn't, wait a minute. Wait, isn't that right? Hold on. Okay. Piece here. It shows the slant going this way. Then this is lower. Yeah, so this goes like there. Yeah, I must have had it right. Just double guessing myself now. Okay, that should be correct. Sega totally saw the Snap Cube, Sonic Riders fandom. Can't tell what happened. And Sonic can tell you what happened. Tell me the Thunderbolts one, not the Sonic one. The Sonic one I specifically want to watch myself, especially if it's wholesome. If it's wholesome, I want to see that one. How it should end at Thunderbolts, I'm okay. I'm okay if that one gets spoiled. I think that one's just, you know, that one's fine. Hatsune Miku! Oh, it's showing me the two sides. It shows me, okay, so right here it shows me two pieces, but like, and then one piece. I thought, oh, it's just one piece on both sides, but it's like it's the opposite piece of each side. That's why I'm getting confused. Okay, I believe that's right. Hatsune Miku. Oh, there we go. And then we pop this sucker in. Yeah. Ooh, that looks good. I can't see beyond the... I can't see beyond the horizon. Hatsune Miku! Is that you? Freaking love that so much. Okay. Why does... Wait, this is a tail piece. Why does this look so damn complicated? Like, look at that. That's like a lasagna. What is that? I can't see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku. It's such a perfect, like, out of context line. Ah, man, I think I might have lost a piece. But if I did, I don't know where it could have gone. There's like a little orange bit. Man, I really should just clean off this freaking dust. There's like a little orange bit that I think is supposed to go in here. No, wait. No. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Hold on. Before I continue this, I want to double check something. Hold on a minute. Hey, Father, what's up? Sorry. Apologies. Sorry about that. Why won't this fucking work? Sorry about that. My bad. That's interesting. So Val pretty much kind of dies in that case, though, in that version. Maybe I should do some reactions to those ones. Missed the commentary. Sorry, can you hear me? I pretty much, I think am I talking right? Can you hear me? Okay, I should be good now. Missed the commentary. I said, that's not bad. Like, it's cool that they acknowledged, Taskmaster trying to kill John. Which, honestly, that was just a fun idea when I read it. Or read about that. But, like, interesting. How to Train Your Dragon. How it should have ended, not only knowledge has a scrap plot. Then she goes after John. He also uses Val as a shield that Taskmaster gets revenge. Which, alright. Like, I do feel like we would lose a villain for that, but also, that's still pretty good. That sounds pretty fun. Like, cause that's the thing, I liked Taskmaster, honestly. I thought Taskmaster was a pretty, why is my voice cracking? I thought Taskmaster was pretty fun. And I liked the cool idea of it, like how they MCU'd her. Am I reading this wrong? 6 parts. Oh, so is it something like this? It is, okay. God, you gotta look at like the next step so you can see specifically how it's set. A reference to Taskmaster Twisted Metal Dollface character would be a cool New Sons character. I can see something like that. New Sons, again, New Sons, originally I wanted it to be like a big sprawling thing, but I do feel like a more focused story for that one. That and Ghosts of Futures Past. Is that what the fuck the name was? No, Tears of Ghosts. Is that what I named it? God, why can't I remember my own stories? But you know what I'm talking about. Cyber Darth Vader. Tron Vader. I feel like those ones I could do a decent amount on. God, look, he has hip bones. Okay, here we go. Found it. And I'm putting it on the correct spot, right? Two-piece here. Memories of Ghosts. Thank you. Jesus, why am I so... My brain has been foggy a little bit, so I apologize if I'm a little bit. It's funny because we're going to be able to do a puzzle game in a minute. Flip. This piece. I'm so confused why a tail is this complex. But then again, he is a dense, buildable figure. Also, although Goji Center apparently is using AI for certain things, which not gonna I do not condone in the slightest for that. But I will say there is a Toothless versus Godzilla. It's not a death battle, but it's like a what if scenario kind of thing. Like, and I guess it's kind of like that battle where they go over like different stats of like the characters and stuff like that. They have one against Toothless against Godzilla, but I didn't realize how close Godzilla and Toothless kind of were. Tally, what? I feel like my creative forget about my world. No, I don't. It happens. I don't forget the world. I'm not forgetting the world. I'm forgetting the name of the story. There is a difference. I can never forget that world. I think certain references in Owlwolf Town are a good example that I do not forget the world. I may forget a name, but I will not forget the world itself. I know you're here. There you are. Staring me in the face. Great. I think you go there? There you go. That looks weird. There's like a big ass gap in the middle. I'm trying to think. Did he appear? I'm trying to think of all the references on that little dresser thing that Wu Li has, or her little workstation, her art station. I'm trying to think if there's an S figure up there or not. I can't remember. Alright. Different colored pieces. Perish the thought. They must have ran out of gray. Still hoping that Memories of Ghosts gets an episode alongside Owlwolf Town. Having the first episode on the same day as Tron Ares would be funny. When does Tron Ares release? Does it release next month? It's all in my head right now, but I am debating on how to get that one done. I'm obviously gonna have to write a little bit of the script for everything because I had the basic idea of it, and most of it was a comic when I was doing it, but I'm gonna make it its own animated thing. October. Ooh, I got plenty of time then. I got 4 months. I could do that. October 10th. Okay. Yeah, I can get that. I can do that. Here what I need. But yeah, that one. Okay. Oh. 3 pink spikes. Also, like, I'm legit kind of loving like some of the lore for the MonsterVerse Godzilla, where like he can absorb different like DNA from like kaijus to become stronger. I'm freaking loving the hell out of that so much. So the Owlwolf Town doesn't have race cars or demolition derbies, but New Suns might. I think I did say that they do have that. Like, it's not necessarily powered by gas, but I believe they do have cars like in specific spots. Like the Western continent, 100% probably has cars. Has cars and stuff like that. Monster Power Godzilla's over. He really is, and I love him for it. I love Monster vs. Godzilla so goddamn much. Okay. Looks like a cannon. That looks like a space cannon. You said Owltown mainly for the elite. You said that Owltown is mainly for the elite. Or wealthy. Well, Owltown's like magic is mostly for I don't know if I'm contradicting myself, but Owltown cars. It's mostly magic users, I would say. There isn't really wealthy because there's no money, but they're magic users. Obviously, for if you can make it like that, you would have to something to power it. And honestly, with the idea that I'm going for with a Shatter Shatter and Shimmer's like kingdom, I may actually be able to do some stuff with that. Because I'm getting some cool ideas with their hometowns, their home kingdom's like magic system. Well, not like saying well magic use of it, using the magic paints. I'm getting some fun ideas with that. A little bit of it inspired by a little bit of it. The best thing I would say, it's a little bit inspired by Devil May Cry 4's, a little bit of that Devil May Cry 4 stuff that was happening, as well as an idea I kind of had, as well as Eco in Jak and Daxter. Ah, scheisse. Please tell me I got this right. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, let's see here. The main parts that are like irritating are like these plated side bits. Those are the parts that are just like, ugh. I gotta stop trying to guess, because I think guessing is how I'm gonna screw this up. But I think I got this. I think I got it right. Owltown Cars. But like, if I remember correctly, there is a character who is a non-magic user who will have a car. Well, it's good that it fits together, obviously, but also I hate that it fit together because then I have to try to peel it off. Oh, God. How does this fit together? End of the horizon, Hatsune Miku. Freaking clip is stuck in my head. That's right, and that's right for that one. Okay. So this goes here. This goes here. But yeah, I would say like it's less like, I would say if anything, again, some lore things might change eventually. But I do feel like maybe like car things would definitely be maybe Western continent, if anything. If like that's even like a big part. But like a lot of places, it's not really used for like there's unpaved wildlife and something. It would work better in a city spots than it would like in the if anything, I think more flying ships are the more around. I can't remember. There we go. And then we just pop this sucker into here. I completely took off a chunk of his back. Multiple chunks of his back. Oof. He's a worm. I like the movement. Holy shit. Okay. That's a lot of spare parts. Look at this. Look at all these spare parts I have. I'm hoping those are spare parts. Because if not, I'm in trouble. How long are we going? Okay, we're almost like an hour in. Let me see if I can at least get the tail done. I don't need batted 6. Okay. I'm at least trying to get the tail done, and I think after that is like the arms and the biceps. Which we'll get, we'll do those we'll do that next Friday stream. I had to stab the other ones. That one went. And then we'll get into the next one. We'll get into blueprints after this. I'm just happy with the progress we've made right now on all this. Whew. Okay. This piece. Hatsune Miku. Owltown. Oh shit. Let's see. Is Owltown like Berk, where everyone flies with dragons? The live-action movie wasn't bad. I saw the live-action movie. I'm going to be doing the review of that. If that's not the next video that I upload, maybe it'll be like the video after that of the live-action one. The live-action one, legitimately really good. I legit like that one, and it's probably because it's literally just, it's literally almost a shot-for-shot remake. But, you know, with the added addition of, you know, realistic textures and stuff. I was on the fence about it, especially after watching the live action of Stitch. But this one I legit think was done incredibly well, down to like different details, which I want to get into when I do the video. But I legit think like this is probably one of, if not the best, live action remakes. Does everyone fly with dragons? I wouldn't say everyone flies in with dragons. They probably fly with different magics and stuff like that. But I will say there are dragon-like beasts in some cases, and there are beast tamers. I'll say that. How do I? Wolf King. Ha! We made a better avatar. Oh, I don't want to say it like that. I don't want to say it mean like that, but yeah. I don't want to say it mean like that, because I still do like what Ianu's doing. Wolf King. Ha! We made a better avatar show than you. Ianu rats. Later. Hiccup. Ha! We made a better live action movie than you. Disney rats. Yeah, that one's fine. That one's fine. That's the thing. Disney deserves the hate. Ianu, I don't think, does. Because Ianu has some interesting ideas in it. It just needed... I feel like that one needed a little bit more, like, cooking in the oven before releasing, whether it be the animation and all this stuff. Like, again, I saw where they were going with certain things, but I do think, like, it needed a little bit more with stuff. Wolf King, holy shit, that was good. That one was just straight good. Like, they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing, and it came out phenomenal. Phenomenally. Honestly, it doesn't really change much. It only adds 3 things. Yeah, pretty much. Well, like, it adds things, like, it adds things like the different, like, one major thing that I like is that it isn't like these people lived here and then dragons attacked. They legit, people on Berk, are there to hunt down, like, the dragon nest. Like, it's literally, like, that's the reason they are there. That was a pretty good change. It wasn't just like, oh, we live here and then there's these pests that are dragons. It is, we live here because there are dragons and we're trying to hunt them down. A small Snotlout side plot was... Yes, I love the Snotlout side plot. He reminded me of Flash from the Spider-Man movies. The Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. His thing with his dad was a pretty good addition, I would say. Especially because Snotlout's dad is in the original movies, but I don't think he has a line. It pretty explains why he is that way. They even show Astrid. Yeah, they show Astrid's parents. They did a lot more. They did a lot more, which I liked. Like, legitimately, like okay, the live action Lion King. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest, but it was okay. And that one was pretty much a shot for remake. But like, I think what held that one back a lot is the animation on it. Animation on the certain characters and stuff like that. Even though there was some interesting bits that I was like, okay, I kind of want to see where this is gonna go. I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this goes here. This shows two of the same piece, but I'm like, wait, how? Oh, okay, because they both... okay. Sometimes whenever I have to flip shit in my head, it always... like, my brain can't compute it. Yeah, if you flip it, they make each other... They make up on each other. Okay, they're fine. Is that right? No, because it's a slanted piece, so it's going the opposite direction. So if I'm looking at this, that's not it. That has to be it. Okay, yeah. And there were obviously some differences. Like all the actors, honestly, yeah, I think the actors did it extremely well. The only thing I would say is that like I feel like what's the name of the guy with the arm missing? I can't remember his name, but he like I do feel like he was probably a little bit meaner in the beginning than he was in the animated movie. Like, not saying he wasn't like, you know, like the whole gesturing to everything of Hiccup. Not saying like he wasn't that in this, but like I do feel like he had a more of a jokier-ness to him in the animated one versus the live action one where he felt he was a little bit more, I think, like angrier kind of for a bit in the beginning a little. Goes that way. Okay. When Stoic brought up Hiccup's mom, also would be ashamed because we've seen the sequels. Well, brought up that Hiccup's mom would be ashamed. Did he say she would be ashamed, or did he say? I feel like when he brought it up, he just said he's just like his mother. I can't remember if he said his mother would be ashamed, but then again. But then again, like, if he even did say that, I do feel like it's just that's just the setup when eventually they do meet the mom again in the sequel. That it's just gonna be like more heart-wrenching kind of thing where like she would never be ashamed because Hiccup took up after her like immediately. That fell off. Oh, please tell me I got this right. I don't like how loose that piece is right there, but... Hold on. Supposed to be there's a piece right here that it feels like it's a little too far up, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. God, look how big he is. Holy shit. Alright. Okay, it looks like that's correct, so we're just going to keep going with it. Okay, we're going to finish this tail, then we're going to start blueprints. How did... He did say that Hiccup is like his mom, and she would be ashamed. Okay. It's funny because yeah, also a good detail to notice, Hiccup has his face scar that you know, they bring up in the second movie about when his mom got taken. He has the scar. The actor, they put makeup to give him that scar on there, so they are planning ahead. It shows a piece that has 3 prongs, but this only has, unless it's supposed to connect like that, maybe. That's probably how it's supposed to be. Okay, hold on. That's hooked up to there. That's hooked up to there. I need this piece connected to there. There we go. First, Astro thinks Hiccup is spoiled because he's a chief's son. Yeah, that actually was an interesting change. And then he said, honestly, my dad would like you if he was his kid. Because I'm me. Then saves him in the next challenge. Yep. That was a good, that was a good, like, addition to it. Like, pretty much saying, like, he honestly would prefer you to be, like, hello. I'm trying to do the Hiccup voice. I don't think I can. I probably could, but, gosh darn. Toothless. But, yeah. Like, like saying his dad would prefer her over him. I'm like, that's like, oof, that hurts. But also, like, you know, like, I could probably see that a little bit. Especially Stoic at that time. You also know, like, his mom would be pissed. His mom would be pissed at Stoic, honestly, from, like, all that. You know he would. Also, the tail bit is, like, rubbery. Is it Thagonizer? Thagonizer? Oh, okay. This goes here. And then I believe this is the piece I'm supposed to be looking for. Right? No, this one. This one has to be it. Okay, let's see. At first, Astro thinks Hiccup is spoiled. There's a foreshadowing. Honestly, also, I forgot that they're part of the cool kids are part of the fire brigade. I completely forgot about that. When me and my family went to go see it. When we saw it, and we were like, oh, those are the kids are part of the fire brigade. And I'm like, I don't remember if that was in the original movie. And then we watched the original movie like yesterday. And then it's like, oh shit, right. They were in a fire brigade. I'm like, I completely missed that they're putting out fires and stuff. But I don't think they strictly are said to be fire brigade then. They just show them putting out fires. Little cart one. Because it has like little wheels on the bottom. Okay. And then... Oh wow, I thought it was done. Okay, let's see here. Take this piece. Snap on. Snap on. Also, like Gerard Butler, like pretty much is pretty much reprising his role as Stoic, but now just live action. It's kind of funny. Oh, wait a I put the wrong piece on. Great. That's fine. That's actually cool though, because they have it to where like these pieces with the wheels, quote unquote, are actually studs. So then you can attach other things to it. So you're making a brick with studs on it. So it's some of these building techniques are interesting. I'd say as a novice, so any of this is really freaking interesting to anyone, and me at least. Okay, so this actually only tail end goes up and down. Interesting. Okay, and then all right. Even the live action movie music sounds exactly. Yeah, it's all pretty much like they did some changes, like when Hiccup falls, like and like it goes kind of silent. That was pretty good. Like that was a different change. But yeah, look how big. Holy shit. We're gonna stop for today. And we could probably finish this next one. I don't know, because I'm looking at this, like it's all of the legs, like the limbs and legs and stuff, and it looks dense. Like these legs being so dense. So we'll say that for another time. But he is massive. Have Vikings and dragons. Well, I mean, the kaiju that attacked Owlwolf Town is literally called the Dark Dragon. I mean, but yes, there is a Viking culture, as well as there are winged draconic-like beasts. You'll see eventually. They're tied with a certain nation. But also, I kind of want to just do a comparison real quick. So this is the Bio-Lizard, and this is Godzilla. He's about the same length, at least from tail to this, of the Bio-Lizard. And that's not including when we're eventually going to have to give him his... Oh, I should probably take these off. He's about the same length. And, like, this is without us giving him his legs yet. So, like, even, like, laying down-wise, he's almost the same size as the Bio-Lizard. But, like, he's going to be, like, standing, too. So he's going to have a bit of length on him. Let's see. Let's get the main character. About right there. Just to show a bit of, like, with a minifig comparison. So he gonna be big. God, holy shit. He has some, like, the Bio-Lizard also, I will say, is a lot lighter, which makes sense. The Bio-Lizard, even though he's about the same length as Godzilla, I think, is a lot denser, because not only are you building, because you build the core of it, and then you build plate attachments on the sides for his different parts to, like, fill out his look. I'm liking the movement on him. God, I can't wait to finish this. But yeah, like, that's... There you go. He is a decent size. I can't wait to finish this. But let's get to blueprints. See how this plays out. But yes, there are going to be Vikings, as well as more draconic-like creatures. And they'll be taken from a few different inspirations. A little bit's from How to Train Your Dragon. Another one, a little bit from what do you call it? Game of Thrones. I will say, I love when dragons are more than just monsters. Gerard was able to play as stoic. They showed that he immediately regretted saying Hiccup that he's not his son. Yeah, they really did. He's a good actor. He's a good actor, legitimately. Okay, PC stream. Let's move this over here. Actually, switch back to here real quick. Just in case. Okay. So we're gonna cut the music. Desktop audio, I'll raise up a little bit. But yeah, okay. I think we should be good. If anything, I might actually have to move my camera down, but... Okay, so we're gonna go into blue... Actually, if anything, let me turn off the light and switch to mood, because I think having a little bit darker is gonna be a lot nicer for this. Okay. Also, I switched it to a purple light because I think that's the nicest one. All right. New game. I hope there are subtitles. Yeah, Gerard Butler did it extremely well. And it's cool. And like I think they said that they want the same actress who plays Hiccup's mom in the animated to be the mom also in Stop recording. Okay, am I back? Shoot. Of course, as soon as I click to play a game, crap goes crazy. Hold on. Okay. Are we back? Are we back? Are we good? Okay. Are we back? Okay, I think we're good. Jesus. Okay, I don't know what happened. Like, they just shut off for a minute. Let's try Blueprints again. Video kept freezing, but back. Okay, it didn't even freeze. Like, it just straight, like, OBS just shut off. Who would get a higher IQ score on IQ test? Ianu, Child of Wonder, or Drew Wolfking? Who would get a better one? Sorry. Video kept freezing. I honestly feel like Ianu might be slightly smarter than Drew. But I feel in battle tactics, I think Drew might be better. Or like battle instincts. But intelligence-wise, I think Ianu might take it. They're not, both of them are not really intelligence-based main characters, but hold on. Why is this not coming up now? Hold on, let me end that. Let me close some stuff. Okay, here we go. Cool. Yeah, sorry about that. I would say Ianu would probably win in that. But if it's a fight, I like, even though Ianu I think is stronger, I feel like she would also be slightly at a disadvantage from Drew. Well, again, I guess Ianu's powers would count as magic, but I would feel like Drew, battle tactic wise, could probably take her. God, look how cool this is. Freaking love this. Sorry, I gotta put that down. Now he's long. Okay, are you gonna play? Yeah, I got vague powers, Drew. Yeah, but I realistically know how to use my powers. Yeah. Also, didn't you keep invading Elu? I'm told not to. So didn't you keep invading Elu? Also, didn't you keep invading Elu? Oh, what happened again? Something is up. I don't know what's happening. Didn't you keep invading? Oh, wait, Drew. All of a sudden, you keep invading Elu until now. Yeah, okay, now I get it. Now you're talking. It's Drew talking to you. Got it. Sorry. I may have to restart everything. So give me a minute. I'm gonna pause the stream. Hopefully, I'm not sure how even pausing works, but I'm gonna pause the stream. I'll be right back. I'm gonna restart my entire computer, and I'm gonna hope that works. Oh, this game doesn't want to work. I know it's so weird, but I'm gonna restart the whole thing. We'll be right back. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna